Thank you. Okay, we're live. We had technical difficulty, but then we had a technical breakthrough, and we've achieved success. We are here on Magic the Gathering Arena. You are here watching me, Big Fat MTG, and I appreciate having you here. Kings and queens, big fat bastards and big fat bastardettes, welcome. It is lovely to see you all here, and as always, on your behalf, thank you. It is lovely to see me too. Now, as soon as it would load up, it was it's been really laggy. I loaded it up 10 minutes before stream as usual just to like iron out any, difficulties that might be happening. This thing is barely chugging along, so I'm very curious how that's going to affect the frame rate on the stream itself. I hope it's good. So a little bit different from last night. I took out one Lathless and one of something else. I don't remember. Or maybe it was just one Lathless and I put it into a Shivan Devastator instead, since Lathless is a little tough to get and it might not always be a top deck that does you well, but Shivan Devastator is usually going to be a top deck that can do you as good as it possibly can, right? With an X in its cost, flying and haste, not bad. So let's just go over Llanowar Elves, of course, a standard green turn one opener. Tamiyo Safekeeping to protect things for only one green mana, super helpful. And then Shivan Devastator here. I'm really fortunate enough to have gotten it in a like a battle passes mythic card reward or something for like free to play people. So a little bit of a brag, But there's so many good mythics there. Like you could get Shieldred, Liliana, but I happen to get a Shivan Devastator that I could use. So boom, right into the dragon deck. Enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters, flying and haste. Not bad. Can be made even better if we have a Goldspan Dragon and some treasures out, so we can put those treasures into it, right? Kiora can untap a permanent to help me get more mana into it. Topiary Stomper ramps a little bit. Goreclaw will not affect it because creature spells you cast with power 4 or greater cost 2 less to cast. Since this enters the battlefield with +1/+1 counters, its power is 0, as it says on the card. Dragonlord Servant to reduce the cost of dragon cards. I would hope that dragons get some type of support beyond Rivas of the Claw, which could replace this Dragonlord Servant. I think that Rivas is nice, but I'm not running black yet. I will be in the future, though, so I will have a Rivas deck in time that brings dragons back from the grave. We've got Dragon's Fire here to deal with some early and possibly even later threats. Not too late, because dragons that we can reveal from our hand right as part of Dragon's Fire to have it deal more than 3 damage. Basically, Terror of the Peaks is where it's at, right? Otherwise, it's a Goldspan, Atsushi, or Thunderbreak. The only way that we could get this to really go out of control is if we happen to draw this one copy of Shivan Devastator, we have it big, and then we can use Dragon's Fire to target that and deal big damage. Moving on, our 3-drop payoffs for Llanowar Elf, Topiary for the ramp, Rhythm of the Wild against control, and for the haste, which is great with these dragons. Most of them lack outside of Shivan Dragon and Goldspan Dragon, or Shivan Dragon, Shivan Devastator. But that's only 4 dragons in total with haste. So Rhythm of the Wild, giving things haste, nice. And Kiora gets us cards whenever a creature with power 4 or greater enters the battlefield under our control. And of course, tap to untap a permanent that can untap lands or can untap a creature to defend Kiora, or to keep an opponent from untapping and then just playing a Wandering Emperor really fast to kill whatever big fat dragon that we attacked with and they don't like. Atsushi, we like him because when he dies, he gives us one of those effects: either exile the top 2 cards of our library if we have enough mana to play things, or create 3 treasure tokens if we have things, but we don't have the mana to play them, or we don't have the mana to play 2 in one turn. We're running 3 Atsushi because it's not the worst thing in the world to have one out and then play another one just to sacrifice one. Plus, that plays well with Terror of the Peaks, who deals damage based on creatures coming in. We've got 3 out of 4 of the Thunderbreak Regents I plan to run. I plan on taking out these 2 Goreclaws and putting in a 4th Topiary and a 4th Thunderbreak Regent and just see how that goes. But yeah, I like Thunderbreak Regent because it makes it difficult to target our dragons with spells or abilities, and it kind of combos alongside Terror of the Peaks' second ability right underneath flying. It says spells your opponents cast, only spells, not abilities, abilities that target Terror of the Peaks cost an additional 3 life to cast. So if we have Terror of the Peaks and Thunderbreak Regent, if our opponent wants to get rid of a Terror of the Peaks, they're going to have to pay 3 life and then have Thunderbreak Regent deal 3 damage, and then hope that we don't have a Tamiyo Safekeeping. Oh god, that would be nice. You'd love to see it, and I hope we do. Goreclaw to reduce our dragon's casting cost by 2 all by itself, and whenever Goreclaw attacks, each creature with power 4 or greater, which is all of our dragons, right? Boom, 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 boom. And hell, even Topiary Stomper, you know? Most likely a Shivan Devastator too, but not guaranteed. But they all get +1/+1 and trample. Now, I don't have any sources of trample in this deck outside of Goreclaw, so Goreclaw giving everyone trample when he attacks with them is pretty darn nice. Goldspan Dragon, you know Goldspan Dragon, it kind of defends itself by creating a treasure token that I could tap for a Tamiyo's, right? And he has haste, he's really nice. Terror, oh, not to mention he doubles the value of treasure tokens, yeah. But Terror of the Peaks, whenever another creature enters the battlefield, Terror of the Peaks deals damage equal to that creature's power to any target. Excuse me, enters the battlefield under our control. But still, that's going to be pretty darn nice, right? And hopefully we've got a good, steady stream of cards coming in from Kiora, Behemoth, Beckoner, and the Great Henge there for a little bit of extra cards, life, and some ramp too. The ramp isn't super important, right? Because it taps for double green and all of our dragons cost double red. But it could be important, you know, to pay for those colorless mana costs. We've got 2 Boseijus for artifact enchantment, non-basic lands, Lair of the Hydra for our own man land, and a Blast Zone for the coverage that Blast Zone provides via the converted mana costs. 4 unlicensed Hearst for the graveyard hate, 3 Rampaging Ferocidons against angels, things that put in a lot of tokens, 1 heroic intervention. I took it down actually so that I could put in 4 Anger of the Gods there. We've got the playset of Anger of the Gods. We've got 3 Kappa Tech Wreckers, which I was actually disappointed to see yesterday didn't do anything against 9 Lives, because 9 Lives has a card that makes it so that like permanents or whatever can't get counters. Oh shit, I did that wrong, my bad. That's not what I wanted to do, that was brainless. Yeah, but 9 lives makes it so that permanents can't get counters. Now, that Kappa Tech Wrecker enters the battlefield with a Death Touch counter, and then when Kappa Tech Wrecker deals combat damage to a player, we can choose to remove that Death Touch counter from it, and that's how you exile an artifact or enchantment. So, yeah, that really sucks if it could never get that counter to begin with. And I guess Vorinclex would stymie it the same way too, right? An enemy's Vorinclex would make it so that our things enter the battlefield or whatever, or get half as many counters rounded down. So I might have to look into dealing with that. I have an idea for what to change out for those actually. It's that what the hell is it called? That it's from Dominaria United, you know, that gorilla. You know what I'm talking about, right? That like ancient silverback, whatever it's called, 2 and like 3/4. It's a 5/7, so that probably narrows down the options enough right there, you know? But then like whenever another creature enters, or is it whenever you cast another creature? I think it's whenever you cast another creature spell. Take action, we'll play Llanowar Elves. This is Rockfall Vale, so if we don't get a land that enters untapped, we'll do Dragonlord Servant. But yeah, that gorilla from Dominaria is my idea for how I'd like to maybe deal with artifacts and enchantments in this deck, given that it runs high mana cost things, you know. I guess we'll do this. That. If we draw a Tamiyo's soon, that would be pretty nice. This guy is having us discard a card. That sucks. We'll get rid of that. That sucks. He's probably going to get rid of Goreclaw just because we're 2 turns out from the other ones. Wow, that's surprising. Okay, well, he did that. We'll play that one. We'll go Goreclaw. I think we attack with it. I think we give it haste. Or do we? Because they have a Death Toucher. Right? Oh, I thought they had a Death Toucher. I could have sworn I read freaking Death Toucher on that. Alright, whatever. I was just seeing what I wanted to see. Alright, they play Sheoldred. That kind of sucks. But it looks like we have something to say about it, I suppose. Right? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's enough to go Terror of the Peaks, hasted, and attack. And then, right after we attack, hit the Sheoldred just so that they have that glimmer of hope that they'll be able to block. Just for the glimmer of hope. Now, we are going to attack. Nope, -U. We're going to wait for Goreclaw's ability to resolve. We're going to hit full control. Boom. Now we're going to take off full control because it's freaking annoying. Choose a dragon you control. Yep, target this. Choose the 6 power, Terror of the Peaks. Sheoldred, dead. Decayed tokens, or those aren't decayed? Okay, so they can block, but they'll have to block with everything if they want to kill Ursa. Fair enough. Whatever, we'll just put this at the back just in case they have anything nutty. I mean, they have 2 cards and 0 mana untapped, so maybe a little overly cautious there. Whatever, they kill Goreclaw. He got his payoff, I guess. He got us the Terror of the Peaks, and he saved us enough mana to kill Sheoldred. So I guess he done good, you know? Okay, looks like we sacrifice a creature. We sacrifice Rhythm of the Wild, which sucks, and they draw another Invoke Despair, which really sucks. We've got Atsushi, that's pretty cool. Deal the damage straight to their face, and attack for 5. Not bad. My dude says, nice. We'll say, thanks. And he meant it. Okay, so actually thank you. Okay, on to game 2. Now, is Heroic Intervention the play here? I think Kappa Tech Wreckers is pretty good against this guy. Anger of the Gods might not be terrible because of all the zombies that he makes. Let's see, was he targeting my stuff like crazy? No, it was freaking Invoke Despair. He's not really targeting my stuff, so I could probably take out the Thunderbreak Regents to make room for stuff. 1, 2, 3. I kind of like the Kappa Tech Wreckers. Kill Waste Not, right? And Anger of the Gods might be good too. It doesn't kill Sheoldred, but we do have the Dragon's Fire to kill Sheoldred. And for all we know, they're playing Liliana as well. I don't know how many creatures I want to get rid of, though. Maybe Rhythm of the Wild here. It takes away haste from our creatures, but if we don't absolutely need it... is that all? Yeah, okay. I think that really makes Goreclaw look weak. We have like 9 dragons in total in a dragon deck. So 9 payoffs for a nice discard player. How unexpected. What's up, Lucas? How you doing? Yep. Would you believe it? But you know what? We didn't see Liliana yet, I suppose. Damn it. That really sucks because if they knock off Llanowar Elves, then and they're gonna first turn Thoughtseize. So, you know, like, Jesus Christ, really? They kept 5. We get rid of freaking Terror of the Peaks. It almost makes me want to drop Kappa Tech just so that they don't, like, Thoughtseize it. But that's silliness. But still. Okay, freaking turn 1 Thoughtseize. This. Decline, pass turn. Yeah, but Lucas, man, it's wild how the meta looks. I don't know if you've seen any like whatever you call anything news about it, but the meta is like mono black. That's what the meta is. Now this has protection from green. Creatures your opponent control can't have +1/+1 counters put on them. Well, that does kill what is it called? That does kill something. I think we have to just play this and kind of make them think about attacking or not. Do you think I should play this? Because if I don't, it might just get freaking Thoughtseize, right? But yeah, what Lucas, what I was going to say is, like, discard is everywhere. Liliana is freaking everywhere. And, like, Invoke Despair, right? Oh my goodness. Not that Invoke Despair is discard, but Invoke Despair is, like, you know, the quintessential black card. Although black is so powerful now that I guess I could say the quintessential black card about Tenacious Underdog, you know, about Liliana. Discard a card. That sucks. I guess we'll get rid of that because we're going to get another one with Topiary, right? Okay. I think we have to go, I think it's Kiora. I think we need as many cards as possible here. Pass turn. Yeah, I'm thinking like what the hell was there for me to do? Absolutely nothing, just pass turn. Alright, player discards a card, that sucks. But whatever, we get rid of that guy, he has minimal payoff. That's a card that, like, if Dragons gets an upgrade, or if I become aware of a better... Oh, fuck. Alright, whatever, they don't have Waste Knot, so... At least that wasn't the worst thing that could happen. Now, if only we can start drawing top-decking Dragons, you know? Really need to be top-decking Dragons. Or deals 2 damage to them? Okay, well, I got dealt damage, that sucks. Oh, wow. But we did get Goldspan, which is not really affordable to us right now, so that kind of sucks. What we can do is we can go after this guy with Cap Attack Wreckers and the yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're doing this right now, so that way we can tap Lair the Hydra for X equals 2. So that way it doesn't die to this. Just making sure it's absolutely perfect. And now we attack this with both. T1 Thoughtseize, hang on, I have to move my text box so I can see everything. T1 Thoughtseize has almost no counter. Yeah, seriously, you either have white Leyline or ignore it. Yeah, I have nothing to say to that. It's actually part of the reason why even against Breezefang they're so good in game 1 and then game 2. Like there has to be an element of luck to it, right? Or whoever's running Thoughtseize, because they're gonna, you know, Thoughtseize your best stuff. Oh, we sacked the Planeswalker too. That freaking sucks. That freaking sucks. Oh no, now we're stuck here with like nothing. They got Invoke Despair. Ugh, that's brutal, man. Just pass. I can't. Lair the Hydra for 0. Jesus Christ. Alright, well, that's Invoke Despair for you. Now they have a hand, we don't. Okay, that's probably it. I can't really see anything else happening. We have 3 lands. So Topiary would be like it. Topiary into... Yeah, okay. On to the next one. I still think Anger of the Gods was a good substitution. Did I put 4 in here, or do we have 3? Okay, we have 3. How could I make that a little better? Let's see. We can get rid of... Do you think we can get rid of the Shivan Devastator, or do you think the thing that makes it so that creatures can't have +1/+1 counters put on them? Because I feel like Shivan Devastator might be alright. It could let us get something on the field. Are we going to get anything good on the field? Do I need the Great Henge? I might need the Great Henge. I think I need all the drawing that I can. I think I have to take out... Hang on, I have to move my freaking thing here. Shivan Devastator, put in 1 Anger of the Gods, and... Is that the right play? And then hope for the freaking best? The other thing I was thinking was maybe I could take out a 1 Terror of the Peaks, just because it's high end, and I think we might need to go a little faster against this guy. That's... Dude, why don't you... How about I just draw no cards? Fine, we'll freaking keep this weird-ass hand. We'll get rid of... I think we have to get rid of Terror of the Peaks. He's a little too far out. We have to hope for the best. There we go. Yep, there we go. Thoughtseize. Well, they have 2 things that might be nice for them to get rid of. Anger of the Gods might be good. Cap Attack Wrecker. If they don't make me discard that, I'm dropping Cap Attack Wrecker. Go with Ferocidons. Oh, is that because they put in tokens? Lucas, I have a delay, so when you see that I didn't listen to you, it's not because you didn't listen to me. I didn't listen to you. It's because I was dropping my 2nd mana when I read what you said. You know how it is. Let's see. I think we'll go Cap Attack Wreckers. Do we go Cap Attack Wreckers? Yeah. I think so. It prohibits them from dropping Waste Knot this turn. Okay. They did that. Now we don't actually have. Do I do freaking Dragonlord Servant? Because if I put that into play and then Anger of the Gods, you know. But I also don't have anything to do, so I will just do that. Pass turn. No sense in attacking because protection from green means that it can't even take damage from green. I can't block that with green, and they won't take damage from it. Discard a card. Okay, I think we'll discard Tamiyo's, which stinks, but... Okay, that's really awesome. That's really awesome. Attack with that. Huh, I wonder if they did that because they're going to take it back from their graveyard. Okay, this is kind of disappointing here. Sort of stuck on 2 lands. If I get a land, I'll go Topiary first, I believe. All right, what do we got, buddy? What do we got? Wow, my man is really thinking. Wow, okay, he's going to have us discard. We're going to discard Anger of the Gods in that case, because it doesn't look like it's going to be too insanely profitable right yet. And with their one more mana, do they play a card? No. Okay, but we can Dragon's Fire their Planeswalker, so that's honestly fine. We'll attack with just this. There. Yep. Okay, and we'll decline the extra cost. We'll just hit him for the 3. It'll kill him since he has 2. All right, bada bing. And invoke Despair. I mean, they have the 5 mana, so we'll see what they do. They choose to attack first. They'll get the damage since it has protection from green. Meat Hook for 3. Ugh. Alright, well, if we get another land, we can play Topiary. Oh my god. Okay, that's really awesome. Pass the turn. Discard a card. Okay, well that's going to be that. I am running lands, you guys. I promise you I'm running lands. This is called you're not allowed to win. That's what it's called. You're never gonna fucking win. You had your wins, and we have the power to take them from you. You know, the Lord giveth, the Lord taketh away. So he can go have a good laugh. This basically looks like, oh yeah, and he takes away the Topiary Stomper. That's good. Good on him. Yep, that's the play. And we lose to fucking manlands. Okay, we'll just see what we draw. If it's a land, I guess we can keep playing, but there's not real much sense to keeping on going. We'll try that, right? Because can it block their manland, or does that one have Menace? With Menace, okay, yeah, so I can block the rats, I guess. Okay. Wow, this okay. Sorry for the absolutely fucking pathetic end to this one, but that's how it is. Cest la vie. Jesus Christ. 3rd land, love it, beautiful. What do we got, Master? Okay. Hey, yeah, that's how it is. All right, good. You know what? I'll tell him good game. I'm salty because of the draws. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. There you go. Good game. Very well. Yep. I guess I must have recently had too good of a performance. Although I would kind of argue with the arena gods because take a look at my bottom of platinum ranking there. So come on, man, throw me a bone. Give me that forest when I had Topiary, man. Okay, on to the next one we go. Woo! Damn, but I'd like to welcome my live viewers. Lucas, shout out to you, man. Always appreciate talking. Anyone else, if you're out there, if you're watching live too, don't be shy. I mean, unless you want to be, But I'm always happy to say hi to you, big fat bastards, big fat bastardettes. You know. I would shout out the not live viewers, but you're arrowing through this. Still shout out to you anyway. I'll say it later during the game when you're actually watching. Wow, nobody's playing. It's going to give me like another person from Mythic, I swear to God. Zeromancer, okay. Let's go. Play first, like everybody picks every time. Yep, we can't do turn 2 Rhythm of the Wild on this, but otherwise this is a moderately functional hand. So we'll take it. Okay, well, we'll see if they're mulliganing, I guess. Yes, okay, poor guy. Well, he gets the first draw. He only mulliganed down to 6. He's fine. A land wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, especially if it gets Rhythm of the Wild into play next turn, but also just because, got the 4-costing Thunderbreak Regent there. Would be nice to get it out on curve. Okay, I think our friend is having some real decision issues over here because they had an issue with their opening hand and now they're roping. I mean, I know that Llanowar Elf is good, but I hardly think it's an occasion to just quit. There he goes. All right, our boy's here. All right, Boseiju is not really going to work this time. We can attack with the Llanowar Elves. Highly doubt they make that block. And we have the Tamiyos just in case, right? It'd be worth it to get a Cauldron Familiar into their graveyard without a food token on the field. I've heard that there was a landless dredge. Interesting. I actually have a paper copy of Dredge, but it is not landless. Huh, interesting. Wanted to go second. Yeah, well, maybe because it's a combo deck and maybe they need so many pieces of like a combo or something. I wonder. That's interesting. I wonder why they'd go second. Is there another reason? I guess we can play Thunderbreak Regent here. Because if we have to sacrifice to the Priest of Forgotten Gods, we have Llanowar Elves to do that. It's unfortunate that we don't have the Tamiyo Safekeeping backup. It looks like they're deciding whether or not they want to kill it. Wow. Okay, our dude went with that, so they will definitely be doing a Priest of the Forgotten Gods. Well, I don't know, because if they sacrifice the Cauldron Familiar, they still don't have a food. Alright, well, we're discarding, or sacrificing, whatever, that. Okay. And with their 2 mana, do they get a food token out on the field? Or do you have another one? Ugh, that sucks. Yeah, that leaves us with not much. Let me see. They wanted to discard on end step. That's what the, oh, right. Yeah, okay, that's why they would go second. Okay, interesting. Yep, that makes sense. Do I drop Boseiju here? I think I do. The reason I didn't play Goreclaw was, My dude just told me your go. Do you remember how you started this game by taking forever to keep your hand and then taking forever to drop a Swamp Cauldron Familiar? Do you remember how you started this game? Because I remember, and I have a goldfish memory, sir. So that's embarrassing. Sorry. But the reason I did that is because maybe we can draw into a land so that we can play Goreclaw and then protect him with Tamiyos. The problem is that Goreclaw kind of just gets killed by Priest. You know what? Watch this. Oh, I was gonna hit him with the Your Go. Hey, what do we got? We got 2 mana, sir. What are we doing? You know what? Here it is. Hitting him with, you're really gonna just do that to me and then take forever yourself? Dude, you're running Cauldron Familiar. You're hitting me with Your Go? Alright, buddy. Looks like Anger of the Gods is pretty good there. Judging by the cards that he has. It looks like we're gonna have to play Goreclaw just to have anything to do. It forces them to sacrifice creatures, I guess, instead of we're gonna go haste because there's no point in not going haste, I guess. We just sacrifice it. We're hitting this guy with the Your Go. We're gonna be toxic to him because really, you're gonna hit me with the Your Go? With the deck that you're playing and the fact that you started the game going slow as hell? Like my dude. So if you like tech wreckers, how about Simic Ninjas with Ornithopters and the Gilded Goose? That sounds pretty cool, Lucas. Yeah, that sounds good. The gooses are probably going to be another playset of rare wild cards that I'll have to acquire over time. But yeah, I like that. Yep. I could definitely like the Simic Ninjas because I also like the big green ninjutsu one. It's only a 6/5, but the one that like when it deals combat damage to a player, you hang on, sorry. You take a permanent card back from your graveyard. We're hitting this dude with the Your Go because it's his turn. And it's important to him that he remind me, so I just want to make sure that he knows that it's his go. My dude, you're actually running Simic here. Yep, he's doing it on purpose. Go with Your Go. Just remind him it's his go. We know that you know, but we don't have social skills. He's roping on purpose. That's okay. Good job, buddy. We'll do this, I think. You know what? Maybe we shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should have just maybe I should have just conceded just to not give him that information, Looks like that's about it though. Because I assume at this point they have all these and they can just attack. So why don't we just concede on them awkwardly, right? While they sit there and think that they're trolling us for taking too long. All right, and let's see. I think Anger of the Gods, Kappa Tech Wreckers, although they don't have, they must have the freaking Witch's Oven, right? They must have just not drawn into it. There's no way they don't have Witch's Oven. So I think we put in Kappa Tech Wreckers. 1, 2, 3. I think we take out the Servant here. Do we take out the Servant? Let's see, because it is an early play. I kind of like it. We'll take out that. But if I'm gonna put in Anger of the Gods, then I mean, do I really need those sorts of things? Maybe it should just be the Unlicensed Hearse. Because I would assume that they're running Kroxa too, right? Um, I don't know, but the Anger of the Gods just sweeps them across the board. So I'm really liking the Anger of the Gods, to be honest. Anger of the Gods, and I think I'll take out Capatex. Oh, nope, sorry. Anger, those and this. Unlicensed Hearse. Is that the right way? Ferocidon match? You think I should put in Ferocidon against them? Because they do put in a lot of creatures. Why don't we try it? Got the Anger of the Gods. All right, let's see how that goes, because I think the Priest of Forgotten Gods does gain them life. Doesn't it gain them life? I'm pretty sure it gains them life. I can honestly take this hand if I can get down a Topiary Stomper. I don't mind killing Llanowar Elves in Anger of the Gods if Topiary Stomper's also in that, you know? We don't have turn 1 Llanowar Elves, unfortunately. Okay, just that, pass turn. Gilded Goose. Very nice. That. I'd love to get Topiary Stomper down. I think we'll have to get a source of green mana. I'm really hoping to not get Fatal Pushed here. Gilded Goose. Okay, cool. Wow, didn't get Fatal Pushed. Okay, well, while we can, Topiary Stomper gets a green source of mana right away. Yep, now we actually have the 2 sources of green should Llanowar Elves get killed. So that is good, I think. If we get another mana or another land and Llanowar Elves survives, we can go Kiora, untap something, and then put in Topiary Stomper. I mean, should I rock them right now with Anger of the Gods, or should I wait for them to drop, like, because what does this do? This one lets them scry by sacrificing another creature. Honestly, do you think that I should do that? Do you think I should freaking Anger the Gods right now? Yeah, I'm kind of feeling the Anger of the Gods. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, well, he gets to do a whole bunch of scrying. That's good, but he'll only get to fix one card, right? Because once he finds the thing he likes, he just let my anger go through. So there it is. All right, bye-bye. Ah, this guy can't let me have it. I like it. Good. Good. He's upset. You know what? And then fuck this guy. Frick. Hey, that definitely sucks. Not gonna lie, that sucks. But they didn't connive it, or whatever it's called when they, like, duplicate it. I think we have to say no to that for right now. I was really hoping for something that would, get me lands, so next.
Defying you will be easy.
Prosperous Innkeeper, there it is, their last card. We're gonna decline Ob Nixilis again. And that's it. It's our turn.
You lose everything.
Oh, a Rootbound Crag. Beautiful. So we have access to 5 mana. Not that we're really going to use it right now. That's going to be Atsushi, because if he dies, that's the best for us. If he dies, we make the treasure tokens. Ooh, beautiful. And a Dragon's Fire to kill their freaking Ob Nixilis before it gets too high. I like that. Pass turn. Land. Come on, baby. It's a land. Show me the land. Decline.
Your punishment is
Show me the
my
land, baby. What is it? There it is. There it is. Ha ha ha. Oh, he played a land. You love to see it. Okay, so we can do, let's see. Do we do Topiary Stomper and Dragon's Fire? We have a total of 5 mana that we can use, so I guess we'll do Topiary Stomper, Dragon's Fire. Get a source of red. Nice. You'll love to see it. We're going to get this untapped, I guess. It's funny how you could ignore Stomper's drawback if you cheat it via Ilharg. Yeah, exactly, because it can't be declared as an attacker. Yes, sir. That's exactly right. We're going to reveal, choose a dragon we control. Choose this. Yep, and then we will attack Ob Nixilis, and let's see, maybe they'll look at their next card and just concede. And then, oh yeah, these would actually be really good in the Ilharg deck, you know, because they come in, they ramp. Okay, that thing is there. We can just Anger of the Gods them while fucking lulling in their face, you know? That's pretty funny. Let's see, or do I do this into a creature? I can't really do that into a creature, so why don't we just Anger of the Gods them, laugh in their fucking face. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I do the Great Henge? Hang on, let me just look. That costs a total of 8 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
I love to make a splash.
5. That. Oh, you'll love to see it. Thank you. Exiled every single one of them. Fuck you. You told me your go even though you were slow and I wasn't really that bad. Good boy, screw off. Your go, by the way. On to the next one. I don't know. I'm thinking we're kind of good here. Thinking we're kind of good. I don't think our friend is, though. I think our friend realized that he forgot to sideboard something in. Maybe he's thinking, ooh, Anger of the Gods is roasting me, you know? Yeah, I've got to consider putting in, because, Lucas, for the Ilharg deck, I was considering also putting in, once I get a playset of Gala Greeters, I was considering running 4 Gala Greeters and 4 Werewolf Pack Leaders as my early guys, or maybe even 4 Gala Greeters, 3 Werewolf Pack Leaders, and then alongside that I could have the Topiary Stompers, who, if I have to use those alongside Ilharg, that's really not the worst thing in the world. We have to keep this. I don't want to mulligan down to 5 just to get a Anger of the Gods. That might not happen. There actually was a top deck. Yeah, Ilharg, really? He got a top 8. Good for him, yeah, because Ilharg was not really used much, so that's pretty crazy that someone actually did well with an Ilharg deck. Just given the adversity I go up against, that's pretty impressive, not gonna lie. We get the Topiary Stomper, not bad. Not bad. With the 4th land in hand, that ensures that we can cast Atsushi. That's pretty good. We'll get the mountain, of course. Now we've got a whole bunch of reds. As much green as we'll ever need for the double green Topiary Stomper there. Damn, I'd like to look at that top 8 Ilharg Pioneer deck. I wonder what cards he was running. And like I also like wonder, for example, how much instant speed removal, for example, because I know that that's one of my biggest weaknesses against Greasefang is that I run Domri's Ambush, which is a sorcery, right? I think Atsushi is the play here because we can sacrifice. We don't even have to sacrifice it though. I could still sack the Llanowar Elves. And actually, I think I'll go ahead and play this Llanowar. I don't see them wiping the board since their strategy relies on having a bunch of creatures out to power this thing. So I think that might be okay. If they kill one Llanowar Elf, we can still sacrifice the other one, and then hell if we need to. Topiary Stomper can't attack or block, you know, until we get a few more lands on the field. Mayhem Devil. Okay, well now they're going to start doing things when they sacrifice. Once we get Thunderbreak Regent out, look at that. Whenever a dragon you control becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, Thunderbreak Regent deals 3 damage to that player, so they won't be able to target our dragons. It looks like we're going to be using Atsushi to exile the top 2 cards of our library here. Because they're definitely going to kill him. Unfortunately, we don't have Thunderbreak Regent to kind of break up that play here, but every time they would target it with Mayhem Devil, they'd take 3 damage. Yep, we'll 100% exile top 2. We've got plenty of land here. Looks like we can go Goreclaw into Thunderbreak Regent, and we won't exactly have more lands, but it looks like we can do it. I don't know, is that the best play there, though? Or do we do Thunderbreak Regent? Hold back Tamiyos? Tamiyos is just gonna... We're just gonna lose Tamiyos. And we don't have the... Unfortunately, that guy's probably going to die. But they'll have to dedicate 3 sacrifices to it. Or Bold. Well, that's about it. He's thinking about doing that to Ilharg, but if he does start killing Goreclaw, but if he does start killing Goreclaw, he's going to have to use Priest of the Forgotten Gods and sacrifice the Gilded Goose and Mayhem Devil itself. So yeah, I don't think he wants to do that. Look at this guy. You or go, by the way. I'm not going to say it now because I don't think I need to, but like, dude, come on. Like it's a Magic the Gathering game, you know. Sometimes we need a second to think. That's definitely Lair of the Hydra, I think. There's a 6th land, not bad. Thunderbreak Regent, not bad. Do we attack with Goreclaw? I think we do attack with Goreclaw here. He becomes 5/4 with Trample. I highly doubt they're going to block it. It means he does more than just sit there all game. I don't think they're going to block with Corvold, unless, because I doubt they're going to sacrifice with Priest of the Forgotten Gods there, right? Okay, it looks like we did get that damage through. We still have a blocker for Mayhem Devil in the Thunderbreak Regent. I highly doubt they would attack with that. Because we do have untapped mana and a card in hand, so they can't be sure that we don't have any silliness going on, like a Tamiyos. Yep. Okay, it looks like they might want to kill Goreclaw. That's too bad. Oh, yep, my bad. Bunch of space bars. I got this. I can do it. Let's see what they do. Oh, wow. Fatal Push. That sucks. Yep, that's it. Very good. Damn, very nice. Very nice. Well, if Goreclaw is going to survive the turn, then they wasted that 1 damage. Hell yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Win on 1 life, turn this whole thing around? Probably not. I don't know what we'd need to do that. The good news is at least we'll be able to attack with Topiary Stomper, right? So that'll get boosted up by Goreclaw too. I keep calling him Ilharg. Hang on a second, you guys. What if I did this? What if I did Lair of the Hydra for, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 7 minus 2 is 5. Lair of the Hydra for 5. Swing with a 6, 6, 5, 5, 5, 5. All trampling. Actually, the Goreclaw would be a 5-4, moron. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, that's it. X equals 5. Now they can still do the Priest of the Forgotten Gods, but they lose two things either way. And I think I'll just discard or I think I'll get rid of probably Lair of the Hydra. Well, this is a toughie for them. Should be hitting them with the your go. Now he's going to have to block because that's lethal. That's 16 trampling damage. So he has to block at least 4 of it. Got rid of the Mayhem Devil. That helps. That helps. We could go wide around, what's it called? I assume they're not doing the Priest here? It's pretty wild that they double block it and then just... We're going to make sure to kill that first. 100%. Yeah, your go, by the way, right? You see, Magic requires thinking sometimes, buddy. Sometimes it's not as easy as just being an asshole. So he's gonna double block it and then sacrifice. Okay, so now he takes damage from both of these instead of, like, you know, not taking damage from one of them, maybe. Sacrifice a creature, sure. I guess it's gonna be Goreclaw since he's already blocked, right? Isn't Goreclaw already blocked? I guess we should do that, yeah. This thing is at what, 8? Oh, okay, now they win. Okay, good game. He doesn't want to just do it? Okay, then we concede. Very well, good game. We fell to a Corvold, but honestly, that last game, pretty good. Pretty good. Game 1 was his, Game 2 was mine, Game 3, damn, that was Corvold's. Damn, he got it up to 9-9. Very good, very good. Yeah, that was going to be hard to take down, holy crap. Especially with the pressure put on by that Priest of the Forgotten Gods. You know, having to sacrifice something every turn ain't easy. Damn. Good game, good game. You know, I'm actually wondering how good Exiled Hearse would have been against him, because it takes the Cauldron Familiars out of the graveyard, sure, but I think there's going to be a lot of stuff in the graveyard, so I'm thinking, like, how can I make a big creature, you know? And, like, maybe I could make a big creature by exiling a lot of things to Unlicensed Hearse. Right? I mean, how else am I going to freaking compete with Corvold there? Maybe by starting growing an Unlicensed Hearse early, so that way by the time I'm crewing it, because, you know, I'd kind of want to wait till they're out of Fatal Pushes, because once it becomes a creature, it's a whole lot easier for, like, you know, Jund to kill. But, yeah. Alright, we're up against, roughly the same thing there. Cool. Dragonlord Servant. Okay, that's all for me. Cut down. Well, that's a good spell. We still have Thunderbreak Regent, who can be used. We have Topiary Stomper, Questing Beast. Okay, it looks like it's going to be Thunderbreak Regent. If we need to, is it going to be Thunderbreak Regent? I think it's Thunderbreak Regent, and then we Dragon's Fire the next turn. Is that the case? Yeah. I just hope that they don't put a +1/+1 counter on it. That's really all I'm hoping, because right now the most we can Dragon's Fire for is 4 by revealing a dragon or just choosing that one, you know. Roxa, okay, well then I'm probably going to be putting Exiled Hearses into the old thing. I think we'll get rid of one of our Goldspan Dragons here, since both Topiary and Dragon's Fire are still instrumental right now. Yes, I'm not going to block. You can attack. I want to keep my triggered ability for now. No blocks. A land would be really nice, because then I could have went Topiary into Dragon's Fire. This doesn't have reach or anything, right? You know what? We're just going to we're just going to attack, see what they do. See if they give it reach with an instant. I mean, it looks like they're doing something. Okay, yeah, okay. Lock it there, that's pretty good. Hopefully they don't Tamiyo Safekeeping. Choose a dragon you control. Okay, getting a hold of the rhythm of that card. It's a little awkward. Okay, one of their questing beasts is down. They have 3 cards in hand. They have a Kroxa in the graveyard with 3 other cards. Now 4 other cards. Kroxa needs 5 other cards in order to escape. So once they have 6 cards in the graveyard, then we start thinking, okay, when's the Kroxa coming out? Okay, that sucks. Not a land again. But at least it's a Topiary Stomper. Swing for 5 and play a Topiary. Okay, that sucks. Yep. Unfortunately, I can't Tamiyo's him to deal them the 3 damage and still get the damage in, you know? Yep. We'll grab that one. Okay, kind of sucks. Yep, you go through. Topiary Stomper, get a 5th land, not terrible. That means that we could go Goldspan Dragon. It would be very helpful for Goldspan Dragon if we drew a Tamiyos, right, to back him up there. Another freaking Kroxa, or was that one escape? Oh, that one was escape from the grave. Okay. I think at this point we get rid of Topiary Stomper, right? Because we can play Goldspan Dragon. I think that's the way to go. You might as well play that, or else we'll just discard it to Kroxa, and we'll still lose 3 life, because the way Kroxa works is if you don't discard a non-land card when he attacks or comes into play, you lose 3 life. Brutal. So we will attack. Unfortunately, not with the Llanowar Elves to bait a block like that. Now, they're definitely going to win this race, because that 6/6 is going to attack us. We lose 3 life automatically. That sucks. Yeah, that sucks. Alright, so we're going to lose 9 life from Kroxa here. Maybe I should have kept Goldspan untapped. Oh, wow. Let's see if we can do anything. I don't know what there really is to do. We're going to play this right now before we discard. Choose a dragon you control. Yep, deal it to this. Yes, that. I clicked it. Okay, yep, pay that. There it is. All the buttons have been pressed. Alright, so Unlicensed Hearse, Bigly. I don't think they're running any Cauldron Familiar or anything. I think Kroxa is the only thing that will be taken out of their graveyard here. Yep, that's it. Good game. On to the next one. Because even if they attack, as soon as they attack with Kroxa, You lose 3 life unless you discard the card, so we'll just go next. Yep, right there, boom. We're not even going to get the damage. Okay. Alright. Okay. Let's see. Not this because of Questing Beast. Heroic Intervention may not be... I don't think I really need Heroic Intervention. I think I need the Unlicensed Hearse. And what are we going to take out for Unlicensed Hearse? I kind of like taking out Rhythm of the Wild. I'd like my dragons to have haste. But I'd like them to not have Kroxa a little more. So we'll bring that down to 1 whole entire 1. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, what can I take out? Probably just something in the higher end, honestly. How about one of each of these? Is that that's 60 cards? Okay, let's go. Got 4 unlicensed Hearse. I'm okay with that. Oh, I'm so happy that I opened the 4th one in just like a random singular pack of New Capenna. Oh, so happy to have completed that playset. We'll play first. Most people do. Okay, yeah, sure. I mean, we've got the cards we need here, right? Even the lands are looking good. Yeah, we can take this hand. I hope they didn't sideboard in Artifact Hate, kind of anticipating the Unlicensed Hearse, and we didn't get turn 1 Thoughtseize, so we will drop it. Cool. Not bad. Hit the pass turn there. Alright. I like the little sound effect, the little vroom vroom you get with the Unlicensed Hearse there. Alright, that is Topiary Stomper. Not a bad start at all. Let's go. We'll get a source of red. We have plenty of green, but the more reds we get, the more dragons we can cast in a turn, assuming we have a Goreclaw. Yeah, that's it. Spacebar through the turn. They're up. Oh, that sucks. It's getting killed. Oh no, he just moused over it. He's just very, very aware of it. Alright, well. We take that damage. It's offering us the ability to crew it. That's, of course, not going to happen. Do we put Atsushi down, or do we just straight up go after that thing? I feel like if I put Atsushi down, it gets killed, and then we take the damage again. So I'd like to just kill it. Reveal a dragon card, deal damage there, reveal Atsushi, boom. We're passing the turn before using this just to see if we can take out 2 cards from their graveyard because of the way it works. I elect up to 2 target cards from a single graveyard. Might as well just see if we can get a 2-for on them. They're acutely aware of its existence as well. I'm sure it's sideboard against them all the time. Okay. Oh, let me click it. I can do it. I swear. Yep. Get rid of that one. That's it. And then we untap. Let's go. Okay, my turn. And we get the 6th land. Nice. We're very close to Topiary. That's going to be Atsushi. And we have Dragon's Fire backup. Not bad. Pass turn? Nothing else to do. This would be crewed as a 1/1, so that would be miserable. Absolutely not the thing to do there. Okay, they get a nice free food token. Very good. We're holding back Dragon's Fire for another Questing Beast. I'm almost positive at this point that they have a Kroxa in their hand. And they're not playing it. Just by how hard they looked at Unlicensed Hearse at the end of their 2nd turn, I'm almost positive one of the cards in their hand is Kroxa and therefore kind of a dud. I mean, it does get us to discard a card, but then, you know, we just eat it up. So they clearly don't have an answer for Unlicensed Hearse, which is fine because there's always game 3, you know. Oh wow, Stomping Ground. Oh wow, now we can attack with Topiary. That's so good. We are playing Thunderbreak right now, so that if they try to target our dragons, they get dealt the 3 damage. And we will swing for 8. That's good stuff. Wow, are we looking at a wipe? They're blocking like they're going to wipe. Are they going to make the last food token with the Gilded Goose? And then maybe sacrifice it using Llanowar Elves mana? Oh no, poor guy said oops. I feel for him. I don't know what the oops is, but you can still sacrifice Llanowar Elf, right? You can still use its mana to pay for the 3 there. Yep, okay, that's it for me right now. Okay, we'll just take out more stuff from their graveyard, so that way it can't be food for Kroxa later on, right? Gotta do it. Get them 2 further from Kroxa, you'll love to see it. They can do that. We get another land. Not exactly what we need at this point, but it thins out our library, so it's good. Okay, please no weird wipes. Oh, that's too bad. Okay, well, Atsushi, we can exile the top 2 cards, right? Definitely do that. Another unlicensed hearse. Oh, wow, okay, well. Alright, I mean, those 2 cards were kind of duddy. The unlicensed hearse is nice, but it's not a creature. But that does get us 2 cards closer to, you know, something usable. And they did that, so let's see, how many cards in their graveyard? 2? We're going to use this on both of them. Boom, boom. No food for Kroxa. I'm positive one of the cards in their hand is Kroxa. Llanowar Elf all by himself. Now, I don't think we're going to use... Wait, we can't. That crew's for 2. Never mind. Whatever, he's just out there now. They're on a 14-turn timer, buddy. Don't screw it up. I got you for 14 turns. Cut down, okay. My bad, popping into the mic like that. Okay, my turn is up, your turn. Oh god, you have that. That's pretty good. They lose 3 life. It's the only upside to that. I know they're keeping some of those cards in hand because they do not want to play them into an unlicensed hearse. Yep. Oh, I wonder, do you think all 3 of those are like graveyard user cards? Because they are just keeping all of it in their hand. Holy crap, I think all those 3 rely on the graveyard. We'll get this one down. Either that or they're like, you know, kill target creatures. Yep, they cut down, very good. And I assume now they use their castle, lose 3 life. Let's see, they've got 1 card in graveyard, 6 in exile, not bad. Llanowar Elf, okay, cool. Now we are on a 16-turn clock. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Alright, we'll just use this on their card real fast. Wow, Goldspan Dragon. Now, they might have a kill for it, but I'd much rather play it now than discard it to like an Ob Nixilis. They just lost all that life. I hope they found their answer. Okay, they do get the food. That's good. That's good. Take a look at their sleeves. Nice. Oh, they cycle as Zayatoras. They are freaking digging, man. And if they use they can't use their castle right now because they lose life equal to the number of cards in hand. They can't use it right now or they lose 5 life. They have to spend 2 cards first, so I doubt they'll be getting the extra card, but who knows, maybe they found what they wanted. Okay. They've got that to feel good about for a moment, but we are totally Dragon's firing that the moment they attack. Just to make it a little more difficult for them. Reveal a dragon card you control, yeah. Oh, you love to see it. Now, I don't know what they're going to do. They better have something really good because we're swinging in for... Oh, they can they do this? I don't even think they have the mana to do the food token, do they? Oh, okay. We keep the Rootbound Crag in hand just for, you know, the silly buggers. I missed the trigger on Unlicensed Hearse at the end of their turn. Suboptimal play. Unsubscribed. Reported. Freaking trash streamer. All right. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. There's our boy Croxa. And he's got to go. Okay. I knew they had that. And they're down to their last life. It better be something special. They've got 4 lands. Oh man, we kept their graveyard really far down. Look at that, 7 exiled cards, not bad. 4 of them under this one, 3 of them under the last Unlicensed Hearse. Damn, they are freaking coping. What is it? What could you possibly do? If they had an actual kill for Goldspan, they would have done it already. Right? I'm thinking Assassin's Trophy. They know that we don't have a card in hand because they got rid of our Rootbound Crag bluff with their Croxa, so is this just mad, or are you in like deep thought? This person's either like deep thinking or like raging. Wow. Damn, poor guy. Look at all the freaking abilities on Questing Beast. How can you just put all those abilities on one card? How about you just balance your game better? Jesus Christ, why do you need to fix the game by making one card with everything? How about multiple cards that alleviate problems? Like, obviously Green was having issues with all those freaking things. Holy crap, this guy's actually roping down, and that's pathetic because, like, we're going into game 3. It's not like this is a best of 1. Like, we're just gonna face each other again. Wouldn't it be better for you to double concede so that way you can be on to your next game faster, my dude? Like, cause I know this person's here. This person was doing all their stuff. They dropped their Croxa, right? They freaking cycled their Zayatora's Proving Ground. They're here. Holy crap. Okay, that makes me think they might have lost connection. That was kind of weird. That was, I mean, was that an emotional roller coaster for them? Or what the hell just happened? I'm kind of liking where we're at. Let's just go again. I guess our friend Wogs, maybe he was using that time to figure out what he wanted to sideboard. Hopefully he was. As he definitely did a lot of thinking during that game. I hope he figured out what he wants. Probably artifact and enchantment removal if he's got it, right? He has the Assassin's Trophy, but if he has like an Abrade... There's a black and red spell that kills target like creature, artifact, or like maybe planeswalker too. Do you guys think that I should take this hand with the 0 lands and all this stuff? I mean, it looks pretty good. If like the Great Henge and one of the Llanowar Elves were lands, I would take it, you know? Holy man. Sure, we'll keep this. It's not the greatest, but we can get rid of Kiora. because without really creatures to protect her, she's sort of a dud here, whereas Tamiyos can protect one of these unlicensed hearses. Okay, that's good, because now Dragon's Fire can... Shit, my bad. Okay, well now Dragon's Fire can go for 4. I kind of fucked up there. I hope we get a land that comes into play untapped.
Enough with the mysteries. I've come for answers. I'm tired of your secrets.
We'll start with a Tamiyos, I think. Okay.
We all have things we'd like.
All right, very well. Now we have 2 cards in graveyard. Liliana's going to keep the graveyards nice and full of stuff. Questing Beast. That's going to be bad. Yeah, it looks like we lose to a Liliana here.
Drop it.
Yeah, why don't we just do this really fast? Take out it. These look nice. Get rid of them. Very well. And take the 4 damage. Okay. Got that. Not terrible. Still need a still need another land. I mean, the only play we have now is to play a Thunderbreak Regent, right? Get it onto the field so that Liliana has to be minused, and then Dragonspire the next turn for X equals 4. But I don't even think that works now because she'll be at 7. They're still deciding whether they want to do 6 or not. They don't even have to do anything now. They don't need to tick it up. Jesus, dude. I mean, good game, you know? Good game. A little kind of boring watching them sit here do nothing, really. But, you know, it looks like they have it won, and good job to them. They got a nice board state. We do not. So, you know, hats off. Can we, maybe figure out what we're going to do here, buddy? Holy goodness. There you go. All right. Signs of life from our friend here. I assume he really wants to -6 Liliana. Jesus, dude, how can you be winning this hard and just have nothing? This dude can't figure it out. Holy crap. It's not that hard. Well, and only to throw away a Llanowar Elves. This guy's actually a genius. Holy crap, this guy... Maybe they should use this guy's brain to mine Bitcoin, you know what I mean? Like, oh my god, I think this guy is possibly the most intelligent person in the world. Good game, though. Nevertheless, this person beat us, so good job. Very nice wogs, but I don't want to sit around to wait to give you the opportunity to swing in, because that's going to take another 5-10 minutes. But nevertheless, damn, good job. Very nice. I'm happy that we got the better of him with the exiled hearses, keeping his graveyard clean in game 2, though. I was happy with that. You know, whenever sideboard tech works out, it obviously feels nice. You know, you have it in your sideboard, you made the right decision, and then you got it and it executed. So yeah, feel good about that. Once again, so happy that I have the 4 unlicensed hearse. Got really lucky getting the playset in that. In the you know, Streets of New Capenna. But then again, you know, I have other things that are unlucky. Like I still don't have a Jetmir's Garden. That's kind of why I've been running less Naya dinos. I'm still trying to figure out how exactly to cook fight rigging into that. I think fight rigging is the way it has to go. I think if I had one more Topiary Stomper, I could start getting a bunch of fight riggings in there. And maybe like shifting Ceratops in the main board instead of Ripjaw Raptor. I don't know, or maybe like 3 and 3. I don't know. But like the shifting Ceratops has 5 power, whereas Ripjaw has 4, so it gets you a little closer to you know. I think we have to mulligan this one because we don't actually have any red. And this kind of sucks, but we do go first or second. So if we get any land, that could be Topiary Stomper. We'll get rid of the Great Henge because I don't... Yes, please. There it is. But yeah, I would love to finish out the playset of Topiary Stompers. I just feel like putting that ramp on a creature like that, and then since it can't attack or block until you have 7 or more cards, I feel like it's best in 4s for the extra ramp and for the, you know, highest chance of getting it so that you can actually attack with Topiary Stompers, right? Okay. Blue-white player passes the turn. Incredible. Let's see. Do they pass another turn? Narset, Parter of Vales. Okay, they do not pass another turn.
Meditate and prepare.
Now I have 2 options here. I could go Topiary Stomper, or I could go Shivan Devastator. Unfortunately, I don't draw a Rhythm of the Wild. I think... What'd they get here? Portable Hole? Well, that's just going to get Shivan Devastator. So we might as well play Topiary Stomper. We'll get another source of red. Can't have too many reds here with dragons. I would love to get another land so that I could go Thunderbreak Regent and then have the 1 land open to get around Censor. Okay, well, they have an Absorb in their hand. So I'll just play Thunderbreak Regent to kill that. Or do I cast Dragon's Fire on Narset? I think that's probably not the choice, to be honest. I think it might be Shivan Devastator. Yeah, I think that gives them the most reason to counter it. We'll just go for 3. Or maybe I should have done 1 less, so that way they can't censor it while still holding the Absorb in hand. Oh, is it going to get Wandering Emperor? No, okay, not yet at least. Yeah, 3/3 Shivan Devastator. They probably correctly smelled that out as counterbait, and I say props to them for doing that. They could still Portable Hole it on their turn. Oh wow, it got March of Otherworldly Lighted. That's actually kind of a little bit of a victory, just because they could have waited to Portable Hole it. I think the damage would have been negligible for them. I think they would counter a Goldspan, obviously. I think Thunderbreak Regent's the way to go here. I mean, that probably gets countered 75% of the time here. Alright, looks like they have a kill spell for it. It's nice that it's on the field, though. Because if they try to get a kill spell for it, we can get them to take 3 damage and then Tamiyos it. And then they have to target it again. Damn, they have so many cards. Teferi, oh crap.
I'm known for my excellent timing.
Oh, that resolve, nice. They still take the 3 damage. Teferi's minus. They have 1 land open, not the 3 that they need for a counter. So hopefully this works. Let's see. I think I will not put Goldspan Dragon into this because this deck likes to wipe. So I think we'll just swing there. Do we kill both of their planeswalkers? Or do we attack them and also kill Teferi and that's it? I think we just kill their planeswalkers. Or, yeah, we'll attack, we'll do that. Choose a dragon you control. Okay, thank you for your patience. Just seeing whether or not I wanted to deal them damage. I think we don't need Narset. I was debating killing both of their planeswalkers, but they can't minus Narset. We're not drawing more than 1 card a turn right now. And holding Goldspan back in our hand means that if they do wipe, we have something to do. As of this moment, with 6 out of the 7 lands for Topiary to attack and block, we're actually feeling pretty alright. Now, I heavily suspect a Wandering Emperor that's backed up by Absorb. So we'll start by attacking their face. We'll see if that is Wandering Emperor, in fact. Alright. Do we force them to use their Absorb with Tamiyos? I think absolutely. Because otherwise they'd use it for Goldspan Dragon. I would assume that means Absorb. They definitely want to get rid of this thing. Yep, so they'll gain back the life that they get damaged. Then they'll gain 2. Nice. Dragonlord Servant, pass turn. What do I take out against this deck? Capitech might not be bad. What with their enchantments that they want to Yori on and the portable holes that will definitely be used on my little guys. I think it might not be bad to have the Capitechs in this one. I don't think anything else in my sideboard is very good. Oh dear, Narset, if they get a board wipe with that, that really sucks.
With thoughtfulness before action.
Ugh. Damn it. Alright, well, a land would be really nice right now. That's really good, because now Topiary can kill Narset before they can get another land, right? Let's see, that one has 2, but this thing has Vigilance, so it doesn't tap when it attacks. So Wandering Emperor won't be able to -2 it, which is actually pretty darn nice here. Oh wow, my duty Gonjoed. Oh, that sucks.
I have just the trick for this.
Ugh, freaking Teferi.
May your blade strike true.
Well, that's looking like just about it, so is Capitech super necessary? I mean, it gets these 2 things. Could be helpful for helping us get more affordable creatures. Alright, let's do this. If they counter it, we'll just go to the next game.
Pets are hungry, and you look like lunch. One drop ripples and grows.
We can't kill Teferi, unfortunately. Oh, right, because they have Narset. In which case, I guess we kill the Wandering Emperor. It doesn't really matter. They have way too many Planeswalkers at this point. Wow, good game. On to the next one. Damn, that's a pretty good ending, not gonna lie. Another Wandering Emperor. Good stuff. Yeah, on to the next one, definitely. I like 4 Thunderbreak Regents if we can get them against this deck because of how spells and abilities cost them, well, it costs them 3 or 4 extra damage. 3 extra damage per Thunderbreak Regent is actually the words I was looking for there. Heroic Intervention might not be terrible against this person with board wipes. So I think maybe Cap Attack Crackers and Heroic Intervention. Okay, now how am I going to get those into the deck? That's the question. I think Goreclaw might have to go. I think Goreclaw gets too big of a target on his back. 1, 2, 1. Oh, nope, not Goreclaw, sorry. That moved over. It tricked me. That, and now I need 2 more. What am I going to take out for those 2? For 2 Cap Attack Crackers. What am I taking out? Okay, there it is. We'll see how that goes. It hurts me taking out my dragon babies, especially since I have Kiora, Behemoth, Beckoner, and that's 2 people that trigger Kiora as a card draw. We'll go first, because it's hard not to go first against that deck. Rhythm of the Wild would be really nice. I guess it's my fault for keeping a hand with 5 lands, but I just fear the mulligan, man. If I get anything that's acceptable, I start really fearing the mulligan. Maybe that's a fallacy. Maybe I need to grow up. We drop that one so that maybe it can get us around Censor, or if they have a portable hole for one of them, we can still use the other. So we'll see how that pans out, huh? Atsushi, which hopefully gets around Censor and may still die, or counter, but you know. Unfortunately, there it is. Yeah, we will take the action. We'll put it on top. We'll swing for 1, and we'll drop Lair of the Hydra next turn. Okay, it looks like now Atsushi probably just gets absorbed. We do have Lair of the Hydra down, though, so that's pretty good, right? Okay, we'll swing for 1 whole entire damage. They obviously have some sort of kill that they'll direct at it. However, as long as it dies, I want it to die, not get exiled. Okay, that's a destroy. That's good, because when he dies, we get to choose this one until the end of your next turn. Wait, hang on. This is my end step right now, so if I select this one, then is the end of my next turn? Oh, my next turn. Okay, so yeah. So I'll be able to use them after this. Okay, yeah, here they are. Okay, I know that now. But even if it was, what my question was even if it was till the end of this turn, since, like, I guess that would be, because that's the beginning of the end step as opposed to the end of the turn. All right, answered my own question. Thanks for sitting there and listening to that. You know what? Yeah, we will pay the 2 life, just in case we have to play this and, you know, counter unless we pay 3. I think that's worth the life. Oh, sorry, we'll attack for 2, and then we'll play it. I don't see why not. It's just going to be exiled if we don't. That's pretty good for them to board wipe into. I mean, that's a lot of Llanowar Elves, but it's still a 4-for-1 trade. Okay, they obviously have the Wandering Emperor. Which means I think we'll make a big fat Lair of the Hydra, minus everything but 1, and then we'll attack, right? So let's say 1, 2, 3 Llanowar Elves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Okay, so that's 9 in total, minus 2 is 7 is the maximum, so we have to make this x equals 6. That way we still have something left over. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, Thank you for sticking with me. Just making sure that I have a dual open, just to make them think, keep them on their toes. Because now they're 100% going to Wandering Emperor. I'd assume now they want the Lair of the Hydra over Thundering Regent. If they have settled the wreckage, I'm honestly freaking impressed. They're going to do that. Let's Tamiyo's it. Kind of sucks that they get away with that for so cheap. Wow, okay, we keep the Lair of the Hydra. Alright, they take 10 damage. Not terrible. They could still throw Wandering Emperor and kill the Thunderbreak Regent right now. They'll take 3 damage, then they'll gain 2 life, so they'll be down net 1. Not bad. Holy crap, on to the next one. Okay, I don't think I have anything else to sideboard in or out. I think I'm good with this. We'll just go. As soon as possible. Let's go, baby. Well, not you. I guess maybe you have something to think about now, my dear opponent. What have we? Oh, that's bad because we have to wait a turn. And they're just going to pass turns, so we're just going to be letting them set up with this hand. There's no way I can do that. That's disappointing. I think we can keep the Dragon's Fire because Narset is a thing. We can get rid of that. We can go Rootbound Crag, Lair of the Hydra, Rockfall Vale. And that'll be like all of our lands coming in untapped, except for this one, which we don't need. Alright, I think that this is going to be my last game tonight, so I'd like to thank anyone who's joining me. I'd like to thank anyone who did join me. Shout out to Lucas in the chat, but, whenever you're a live viewer, and, you're always formally invited to attend Big Fat MTG's live stream, the most magical stream on the internet, featuring big fat creatures. And we like big fat creatures because they're fun. I like them. I got dinosaurs, I got Ilhargs, and now I got dragons. So, if you like that stuff, hit that like button and YouTube will recommend it to you more. Or you could just, come to my channel more, but it's so much easier if you just have it recommended. Okay, it is 8:40, so I think even though that was a really cheap last game, I'm a little exhausted. Mentally, to be honest. So thank you guys for stopping by. Big fat bastards, kings and queens, I always appreciate your time. Especially your freaking patience, because I know sometimes like Disaster Mind fulfills his name and he's a bit of a disaster. So I really appreciate you guys, and if you appreciate me, hit me with that like. If you're a new viewer around here and you feel like you want to see more of this, hit me with that subscribe. YouTube will tell you and people like you, similar demographics and interests, that this stuff might be good for you, helps the channel grow, helps put a smile on my face. And with that said, kings and queens, you guys have yourselves a good night. Take care of yourselves and each other, and we'll see you on tomorrow's stream for some more Magic the Gathering. Have a good night.